gotta keep hitting the play button. You literally just have to keep hitting the play button. You literally just have to keep hitting the play button. Shamar, look, listen. I know everybody else. Yes, I'm talking to you too. But Shamar, like the next time that you go back on this page and you look at this video, look at this. Just keep hitting the fucking play button. Hit the play button. Hit the play button. Okay? I think I'm having like one of the biggest struggles in my life right now because I'm going through a transitional period, and I've been going through this period for a long time, but I think it should be something, because if I keep allowing to let other motherfuckers tell my story, I'm going to keep being a bitch with pants on, okay? I'm going to be a motherfucking bitch with dress pants on. If I keep letting people tell my story, okay, the queer experience, the black man experience, you're just going to be a motherfucking bitch with dress pants on. And I refuse to be that. I feel like in this moment, I was, first of all, every time I'm going through a hard time, I refuse to turn the camera on. I know I'm supposed to drop a video every Tuesday night of just update about what I be going through as a black man in this world, in this workforce, as a content creator, a plus size person, talking about closing my rings. But none of that has been true, like within the last week. And I'm one of those people that is very hard on myself. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to handling my business or showing up, because I refuse to be a fraud in any light or whatnot. I've been in situations in my life where I've been betrayed and been put in predicaments and positions to make it seem like I'm a fraud, or that I just don't try to live or show myself in the best light, which I think we all do. I think we all show up, whether we're good people or bad people. I think we all show up as a representative, as what the world deems to be respectable, deems to be attractive, deems to be clean, deems to be anything the opposite of bad, or what we deem to be bad. And we can't always show up that way. Everybody in the world has bad days. Everybody has those days. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody know what I'm talking about. Everybody has bad days. Everybody has those days. Something Miley Cyrus was motherfucking saying. But I'm one of those people who show up strong no matter what you think. You're never going to think something is actually going on with me unless you personally know me, you know, because I show up very well. I show up polished, in my opinion. I show up well prepared, in my best way, you know. And it's just been hard the last week. I feel like mentally I've been suffering. Like when changes happen, I'm a Taurus man. And so we're very like steadfast. We're very much, sometimes we can get comfortable in our routines, you know, everything has to line up. And when change starts to happen, it's like, now you in distress, okay? And that's what's really been going on, because it's like, everything I talked about in some of my previous videos, that test, when God's about to test you or whatnot, and it might not even be a test, it's just I do not handle transitions very well. And that's something to very note take down in my book for me to explore into my future. But yeah, I had some main focuses, but I just really, number one, this helps like along when let's just say I give a seminar in my future, and I feel like this just builds the muscle in order for me not to be doing anything scripted, because I did have a conversation with ChatGPT about, you know, things I should say and things that I should do, or how to format this video. But the truth is that I really don't have anything to say. I really don't have anything that's just like exciting or just groundbreaking or just something that happened right now. Actually, the transition is happening in a couple days, you know, whatnot. And it looks like uprooting my whole life. Like I was talking about in one of my previous videos, I haven't left my home in, well, if you don't count me moving out the first time, I was in this home for 11 years. And it's like it's not just one place that's uprooting. It's like everything in my life is uprooting, and it's just like it's forcing me to look back at some of the challenges I have. And I just don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. I don't want to hang out. I don't want to go out. I don't want to do anything, because I feel like, and it's because I'm worried about finances. I'm worried about my mental health. I'm worried about what the fuck it looks like with me being back on my own again. What does it look like, me cultivating my own relationship, making my own decisions in life? I feel like I've been guided so much. No, I can't even say that, because since 2020, like, I feel like I've been on my own, and I be thinking about so much stuff. Like I be thinking about what this person gonna say, what that person gonna say if they see my videos, and I have to get out of that because it's like, what about what I feel like? What about how I feel? And I feel like that's the bigger picture of just this whole video and just these transitional moments that I'm going through. Like I feel like I will be feeling a lot smoother if I feel like I didn't have judgment from outside eyes, or feel like I'm not meeting my own standards. Like it's certain things that I feel about myself that I want to brush up on myself. But then when I start thinking about outside people, and you probably say, well, why are you thinking about outside people? Why you? Because for a long time I needed outside validation to regulate myself. And now that just so much of just unlearning, like unlearning everything that I've been through, and being okay with the decisions that I'm making myself as an adult. Like a lot of things from I had to reteach myself or unlearn from 2020 until now. And y'all might say, oh, it's almost 2027. Half of 2026 is over. But you don't understand, like, when everything has been cultivated and you always been told what to do, or you never had any control over your life or felt like you had any control of your decisions. Because I won't say I didn't have any control of my life, because at the age of 18, I'm grown. I can make my own decision. I can take responsibility for my own actions, and yada 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 yada. But we all know, like, those dynamics and relationships that you be in that hinder your growth. People that don't see you, you know what I'm saying, for who you are, don't see your maturity, and just want to keep you in certain places. And it is such thing as bad people. But I think altogether, like, for so long, like, I've been isolating and just trying to get myself out of the mop bucket, the box, or whatever analogy you want to use. And I just feel like I've been trying to build myself over and over again. And like I stated in another video, like, they feel like the rug is being pulled from underneath me, because it's like I began to get comfortable and like the way that I was living. So now it's really just fear out of everything. Like everything that that sometimes can be crippling, like anxiety, the stress, all of that is just stemming from fear. And I don't understand why sometimes my fear could be so crippling, because I'm literally brave, and I want to see, like, I was watching, okay, so let's just give a better analogy. I was watching Bleach Thousand Year Blood War arc, and one of the characters on there, his name is anyway, it's Rukia's brother. And so one of the characters that Rukia brother was fighting, he was saying, like, the natural thing and instinct that we have is fear in life. And his brother was like, well, I fight every battle with fear. You know what I'm saying? It's my ability to overcome fear that allows me to have victory over my enemies, or foes or whatnot. And so the enemy said, oh no, you're talking about surface level fear, you know what I'm saying, that you can get over, that you can muster through and have confidence on your own. But the fear that I'm talking about is instinct, things that you don't know how to do, and things that are just natural, you know what I'm saying, to the body, or natural things, fear that you feel on your own. And I feel like sometimes I can let the natural born thing of fear, because anxiety is the fear of something happening that you conjure up in your own head, in my opinion. But I feel like my fear comes from the unknown, and I have to get over that and grapple with that a lot better. But if I had to sum up the whole message of this video, because I know I've been rambling, but that's just for me to practice my muscles and having conversation, like when I'm giving a seminar one day, about experiences in my life, and educating people. So I appreciate you, for whoever listened to about 9 minutes of this rambling. I'm going to give you 1 minute of straight focus, and then I'm going to see y'all next week after some more things take place, and I'm in a better mental space. I'm just getting better at articulating my feelings and being okay with it, and not giving a fuck about who sees what I feel or however I feel, because I see you, and you may be able to, or need to see this video for you to be able to feel like you being seen, because so many creators have done it for me. So I just want to let you know that you're seen. And don't let this stuff be so crippling, like myself, to where you don't want to create, you don't want to see anybody, you don't want to hear anybody, you don't want to take yourself out. All you want to do is self-isolate by yourself until you can figure it out. It's okay to sit by yourself for a little bit, but then go out and have some fun, take yourself out, enjoy life. So that's why I think I'm going to leave it this week. I don't have some big inspirational ending or a perfect lesson. I'm just tired, and I want things to hurry up, okay? I'm going through a lot and I'm learning to give myself grace while I figure it out. I'm still here, still creating, as you can see. And I'm still moving forward, even if it looks a little different right now. Whatever you're carrying this week, give yourself some grace. I love y'all. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you on the next one. If nobody told y'all year, a month, a week, or day, I love you. I can't wait to see you next week and explain some new things. Until next time.